Okay, I'm quickly sharing my screen. So while I'm opening the lesson 23, can someone summarize what we did yesterday?
We went through the Canvas business model. I remember we made an example using a toy store. So we went through all the key components of the Canvas business model.
Okay. What else did you do other than the Canvas business model and application on a new startup that deals with toys?
We spoke about disintermediation and re-intermediation.
Oh, that's correct. So we looked at intermediaries. We spoke about the use of intermediaries and the advantages and disadvantages of disintermediation. We also looked at the diagram of how you can bypass or eliminate the middlemen, because sometimes you can have two middlemen. We also spoke about reintermediation, and Ntati queried whether it is okay to say reintermediation. Is it all about introducing new intermediaries or adding those that were existing before? Then we looked at the Canvas business model. We looked at the key partners. What else? What are the other aspects of the Canvas business model?
I remember cost structure and revenue streams, I think.
Okay. What else wants to add in something? What else do you remember on the Canvas business model?
Customer segmentation.
Yes, customer segmentation. Anything else? Because there are many aspects that we spoke about, especially when we were applying the toy store.
Key resources and value proposition.
Okay, so I hope you guys will be able to relate whenever you want to apply the Canvas business model. Can you see my screen? Can everyone hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, thank you. So now in, I can't see you, but I've added you in, so I'm not sure whether you're in or not.
I'm in, sir.
All right. Why do you sound as if you're in blankets? And so, guys, today we're going to look at the forecasting revenue. So we are still looking at intermediaries. Since intermediaries are businesses, they make money from the distribution partnerships that they have with the manufacturers and the producers. But how can they also make alternative money? Because producers at some point, they can always disintermediate. So they can always bypass their channel. They can to generate extra income. I'll give you an offline example of Pick and Pay, of Checkers, of ShopRite. You know, Pick and Pay, Checkers, ShopRite, and other retail stores. They sell brands. They sell products from other brands, such as Speco rice, such as Cool baked beans. But the moment Speco rice and Cool baked beans decide to bypass the channel and sell directly without using them, it means that they are going to lose revenue. So they need to think of other ways of generating income. So realize that they are creating their own brands where they can reach consumers directly. So you'd find rice branded by Checkers. You find a no-name brand for Pick and Pay. You find a ShopRite branded peanut butter. Can you relate with what I'm saying, guys?
Yes.
So those are the ways of retailers generating alternative income in case they get bypassed by the manufacturers, or in case manufacturers go through some business problems and then they still need to generate profits. So what happens to online intermediaries? These are the things that we are going to be talking about today. So we are still looking at intermediaries, and we continue with the lesson outcomes that you guys at the end of this lesson must be able to evaluate the techniques of reviewing the importance of intermediaries as part of the development of digital marketing strategy. So we need to look at alternative perspectives on business models by intermediaries. So the marketplace position perspective, the revenue model perspective, and the commercial arrangement perspective. On your F1, you'll find that there is a question that asks how, they say, recommend the ways SPA to you can generate alternative income for SPA. So these are some of the aspects that you guys can provide as your argument in the assignment. So the digital publish and intermediary revenue models, they can use CPM, which is cost per thousand. They can use CPC, which is pay per click. We are going to talk about these things in detail next semester when we look about the marketing communications. Then they can look at sponsorship of site section or contents type, which you can also call advertorials. They can use it affiliate revenue, which is cost per acquisition or per click. They can get more income from transaction fee revenue. They can also have subscription across content or service. They can have pay-per-view access to documents or subscriber data access for email marketing. So other than generating income from publishers as a channel, intermediaries can look and explore many ways of coming up with income. But when forecasting the revenue for an online business, when you talk about an online business, guys, we're talking about a brand that has got multiple digital assets. So what is a digital asset? A digital asset is a platform or platforms that a brand owns. Remember, we spoke about owned media. So these platforms can be in form of their website. These platforms can be in form of their social media accounts. These platforms can be in form of the database that they have for marketing, for email marketing. So Forecasting their revenue can be determined by the number and size of units, the capacity to sell advertising, the free levels are negotiated for different advertising models, the traffic volume, as in how many people are visiting the site or the social media accounts that they have, as well as the visitor engagement. Guys, do you know that you can make money from your social media accounts depending on the number of followers or friends that you have? Hello,
Please repeat
Makosazana
the
Dlamini
question.
Zuma.
Please repeat the question, sir.
Do you know that you can make money from the social media accounts that you have depending on the number of followers or subscribers to your account?
Yes, sir, you can.
Okay. So brands can also make money from the accounts that they have. For example, if you have got 5 million followers, you can use your channel as an influencer. You can use your channel to reach as many people as possible. You can put Google AdWords or Google AdSense banners there to get money from it. So online intermediaries can also do the same. They can use their websites, depending on the traffic volume that they have, the users that they have, to generate alternative revenue. So select suitable revenue models for an online kids toy shop and discuss how you would forecast the revenue for this shop. Yesterday, remember, we spoke about the toys. Coming up with a startup company that deals with toys for kids. So now, how can you make money from this kids toy shop online, apart from the sales that you are generating from selling the toys? What are the other modes of making money? How can you generate alternative income for toys, guys? An online shop, he's got a website, he's got social media account, they've got a YouTube channel, they've got an emailing. So how can you develop money from that? How can you develop a revenue model from that? Let's say you were saying something.
By seeing how many people interact with the toys. For example, like liking, asking how much the toys are.
Okay. All right. What else, guys? Makosazan, are you there? I see people are still sleeping. You guys, please wake up. Wakey, wakey. Okay, guys, on an online store for kids, depending on the number of users who are coming to your site, you can always have pop-up adverts on your site, be it from Google or from advertisers. And those adverts can be affiliated with things that kids do. For example, you can have partnerships with Huggies or Pampers to advertise their stuff on your site. Because remember, this is a site for kids, and products such as Huggies, such as Pampers, can also be able to advertise there. So you'll be getting money from advertising other than from selling the toys. I don't know if I'm making any sense, guys. You know, you can bring in, for example, baby formula, Nestle, or whatever brands that are affiliated with kids. You can always have partnerships for them to advertise on your platform. So instead of only making sales from the toys that you are selling, you can actually generate advertising on your platform using kids affiliated content. What else can you do, guys, with your online shop? Okay, Makosazana, no problem. I've just seen your text. Also, remember, you have got accounts. When people come and buy toys to your online shop, they create their accounts. They leave their details there. They leave their email addresses. They leave their phone numbers. They leave their shipping addresses. You can always develop a database of email addresses, be able to segment them, and use advertising models such as pay-per-click, pay-per-lead, or cost per 1,000, as I've shown you guys. So there are so many ways you can generate income online. Most websites are doing it. I think you guys, whenever you go to websites, you can come across a lot of banners, advertising billboards on those websites. Those websites are not appearing on those banners are not appearing on websites for free. They are being paid for. They can be in form of Google AdWords. They can be in form of direct advertising from brands, but they are being paid for and money is being generated. You can also have sponsored content. Thank you. So do you want to say something?
I'm still thinking. I want to say something, but then I'm still thinking.
Okay, I saw that you unmuted and I could see that there's something that you want to say. Then you can also have sponsored content. So you can create a blog from other brands affiliated with children who can have their content there. So to be sponsored content. Guys, the answers are there. I just gave you in the previous slides. I don't know why you are not contributing. But these are the things that you need to apply when you are doing your S1, how SPA is going to generate alternative revenue other than doing deliveries. So here, it's there here, guys. Sponsorships of site sections or content types. So you can bring in some YouTube videos from others to appear on your site. Then you get paid for that because you are hosting. You are a media owner, and for them, they were having paid media on your site. So they'll be paying you so that they reach to your own audience. So these are the things that you need to take note of. Are there any questions, guys, about revenue models and forecasting applications?
Say,
Yes, thank you. So,
recurring affiliate marketing technique, will it work? Yeah, to increase the revenue.
I'm not following on your question. Can you please come again?
Okay, let me check it first, then I'll tell you now.
While you are checking on that, remember, guys, affiliating marketing is an advertising model in which a company compensates third-party publishers to generate traffic or leads to the company's products and services. So that can work on sites as well. You can use affiliate marketing. So we'll be using affiliates here to generate third-party traffic. So I don't know that's how you were formulating your question, Tankiso, when it comes to
Yes. Yeah,
affiliate
I was
marketing.
going to say what in line with that.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Anything else, guys? Okay, that was it for lesson 23. If you guys come across something that you'd like to discuss, please don't forget to pop it on Core Campus discussion forum, or you can always post in the group to benefit others. If there are any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. I know that you guys very soon you start reaching out as you work on your assignments because deadlines are closing in. Do you know, guys? Very soon it will be April and you have to start submitting your assignments. Do not let assignments suffocate you because I understand that you also have other subjects and you submit during the same week. But if you keep relaxing, all those assignments will come once at you and they can suffocate you. All of a sudden, you need to complete experiential learning. All of a sudden, you need to complete my digital marketing theory. All of a sudden, you need to complete entrepreneurship. So, guys, do not relax. Work on your assignments. Okay.